Good morning. Welcome to Under the Hood with Mike Garrison, author of Can I Buy Your Car? And Would You Build This? Recording this the morning after the U.S. men's national team totally laid an egg, just choked, got smoked by Belgium. Sucks. Anyways, let's talk about something great. Before that nightmare, earlier in the day, I had the honor of being the presenter for a webinar for Exit Planning Institute, and it was about my center of influence work that I do. And it appears to have been well received. I really enjoy it, as I always do, trying to help out CEPAs. What was cool for me was I got over 15 connection requests on LinkedIn directly. I got 10 emails, and I also had super humbled. One person wants me to speak to their firm, to do the presentation for their firm, and a whole bunch of them want to talk to me. And I think one of the secrets of the whole thing is something that I always talk about, which is, are you worth meeting? How do you break through the pattern recognition? The reason we love AI is because we were AI. Pattern recognition is why our species survived, lion over there, right? We're pattern recognition animals. And you have to be able to break that pattern recognition, because the way it works when we're overstimulated because of all the social media stuff, right, is how do you stand out? And the way I stand out is by being authentic, and not fake authentic, but real authentic. So I was sharing with with everybody on the webinar. I think there's over 100. I don't know that most of my referrals, new referrals, come from people that are aware of the fact that I love fly fishing and autism. And I was super amazed. I'm always amazed at how many people emailed me or messaged me on LinkedIn, sharing with me that they had a family member with autism. And it's just so why all this? Well, number one, when you share something with somebody else, you don't have instant trust, but you've got a pathway to trust, right? You've broken the pattern of you're just another predator online or a predator salesperson, and now you're a salesperson. It's a human being, salesperson that has a real life, and a salesperson that struggles and is passionate about things, and that makes you much more interesting and worth meeting than someone who's just a plain product or service provider. This is so important. Like CEPAs, hear me out, Certified Exit Planning Advisors. If you're into something like Casey St. Henry, friend of mine, CEPA, I've known him for almost 4 years. He's super passionate about mountain biking. And got the chops for it. Been doing it for more than a year. Casey is someone that if you look him up online, you're going to see that he loves mountain biking. You're going to see that it's real. You're also, if you introduce him to anyone that loves mountain biking that owns a business, they're going to get along. They're going to be able to have something to talk about. What was so cool is one of the people that was on that webinar used to make Ellsworth mountain bikes, which was a really high end, super interesting mountain bike manufacturer back in the day. I can't wait to talk to Casey about that. But like when this shared affinity stuff, it's not a magic bullet. It doesn't guarantee you that you have a sale. That's where everybody goes wrong. What it does do is make you worth meeting, make you interesting. And when you're interesting, you're safer, because here's what I worry about when I introduce people that I don't know really well to really valuable clients of mine. How's the meeting going to go? What are they going to talk about? Is it going to feel awkward? Right. But when I can introduce people because of shared affinity, I can, number one, disclose that in the introduction process. So I'm bringing them closer together. Number two, I'm giving them a lifeline. They both know, because I wrote Can I Borrow Your Car? And I talk about it all the time. Everyone knows that I don't want them wrecking each other's cars. But now we've got like a life preserver or insurance policy or, analog brakes, right? Because they've got something they can talk about to either draw closer together, or if it gets a little awkward, they can pivot back to it. So that's the secret, right? Insurance is being interesting. Insurance is having shared affinity. None of these things guarantee sales because you still have to be a professional. We're talking about commercial sales, multi step, multi relationship, collaborating with lots of people. None of these things should intimidate you because you got it. You can do this. What's the secret? Be real, be human, be authentic.